Welcome back, everybody. This is JP Trades. Let's go over some altcoins today. The first altcoin I'm going to go over is Solana. Let's take a look at the higher time frames really quick because I do want to go over this potential power of 3 play. So here I have this mapped out and it's still waiting to break above this manipulation zone. We have not broken above that yet. So nothing is confirmed. If you're long from down here, I already had a long from this order block down here. If you're long already, leave a runner because this thing could come up. As we see, we have this accumulation zone that did leave a nice liquidity wave behind. So we're taking a look at this through the lens of liquidity. And we can see if we break back out of this manipulation range, I would want to see a pretty quick move up here, taking out all of this liquidity. So that is going to be your high time frame narrative here and potential high time frame long. Let's go back down to the 4 hour. As we already know, we're in this downtrend and we are trying to break out of this downtrend or basically have a market structure shift. We keep SFPing these highs as we see here. Really, absolutely all of these highs have been SFP'd. So this could have a nice bounce from this area. We have already mitigated and taken out this naked point of control and naked VWAP that we have here. However, we could come back down and dip into this a little bit more. We could create a range here and then follow through. However, if we were to fall back down, we could come into this order block here. We have a higher time frame order block with some lower time frame order blocks in the bottom of that. So we could find ourselves another low here to and continue this manipulation range that we saw on the daily time frame. Could continue on for weeks for all we know. However, these are really the only two areas that I'm looking to long. Other than that, you could say that we could make another low here. We do have like a tap 1, tap 2, tap 3 potentially already. However, this could continue down to accumulate more and have another. And this could be your tap 1, tap 2, tap 3 to have a cleaner Model 1 setup. So we have to watch this range and the contents within this range because right now all we're doing is having that SFP on the 4 hour. Now, if we do have a nice candle close above this, and this is going to be important for that higher time frame play. We bounce here and we have a nice candle close and say we come up here. I want to see this range mitigated for that initiation. I'm sorry, for the continuation. So this would be a RIM-C type of play within that bigger context of the power of 3, right? So this is range, initiation, out of the range, mitigate the old range for continuation play. So I'll update that as we go along, of course, because as we bust out of here, if we do get that market structure shift here, we are going to more than likely have some new zones that are created from that demand. So I'll update those zones as we go along. However, if you're just scalping this, I would be looking to long this zone. However, we're looking like we're coming back down into this area a little bit. So again, confirmations. If we break below this and start to come down here, obviously looking for this area with our large order blocks. And you can align this here with our golden pocket or golden zone here. So I'd be looking to refine this area down a little bit if you can, or if you're just taking a swing trade, then yeah, you could just layer in some orders here if you want to. However, I would look for some kind of shift out of this or some kind of confirmation as we come down here. I wouldn't just blindly set limit orders, but you can do what you want to do. That's just not how I trade. Yeah, so that is basically it. Right now, we're trading this range. So again, SFPs of this high, SFPs of this low. You have your two order blocks inside this range. And I'm looking for longs. If we somehow get above this today, maybe you see this, and then we come back down to mitigate this range and some kind of newly formed order block here, and then take that up. And if we have a real nice breakout, maybe we get up to here and then come back down or something like that. However, set your alerts here, here, and here. These are your three areas right above us that I'm looking at for shorts. And yes, I'm only looking for shorts here to come back down into this range to long. However, since we do know that we have a bigger downtrend, these shorts are going to be on side. So if you're in a short, hold a runner to continue down, potentially. Now let's check our daily time frame. So again, everything I said in the 4 hour still stands because your structure looks like this currently. We took that SFP. So this is your daily low now. So again, I would look to SFP this low or trade the contents of this range. To the upside, same thing as the 4 hour. We come here and we break above this high. I'm looking to back test long. So that is it on Solano. I will update the charts as we create more levels and update the Discord.